Hey guys, it's been a while. I know, I'm sorry. I know many of you depended on me to provide you with delicious foods, but I don't know what happened. I moved out. As you can see, I have a new set. But let's get right to this. I'm going to teach you how to make a homemade pasta. It's very simple and very, very cheap. And I'm going to teach you how to kind of create a dish out of your homemade pasta. It shouldn't take not very long at all. So let's get right to this.
You're going to need your homemade pasta.
These are the three great things that you're going to need for your homemade pasta. That's how Jessica would say it. But these are the three things that you're going to need for your homemade pasta. You're going to need a cup of flour. You're going to put it directly into the bowl here that you have provided for yourself. And a sprinkle of salt, spranks here. And you're going to need a whole egg, as you can see. Guys, what you got to do from here with your pot, with your now just jangles of ingredients, is you're going to have to mix it up with your hands. It'll be a little messy, but you're going to want to create sort of a Play-Doh consistency. Nice up. So just mix in. And as I mix it here, you'll see that it's slowly clumping together. You're gonna have like this weird mesh of stuff here. As you can see, it's not really like a Play-Doh consistency. That's at that point you're gonna add water. I have two cameras now. I can look at you and you can look at my hands. Or I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I'll figure it out though. Not much for making films. You guys believe in me, and I believe in you, students of me, actually, my students. If I could just make a goddamn dough ball of pasta, that'd be great. Okay, you see this? You see this right here? Right here? Let's see what you have here. You have yourself a pasta dough. What we're going to do is we're going to roll it out so it's really flat, and we're going to cut it ourselves. Now the next thing you're going to do is roll out your pasta. It's really simple. The only thing is you're going to need some kind of French dowel or like a really big bat, something round to roll it out. I don't know if you noticed this, but right here, this little CC here, college chef. I'm serious, no joke. My roommate made this for me. Official college chef gear now for myself, because nobody wants to really buy it. Although this is a very nice cutting board. It's probably my fucking nicest cutting board I have. My favorite little dingus here. His name is Knuckles. He doesn't talk. We think he has an issue with the social. Nicholas, come here. Come hither, Nicholas. You don't sit down, you motherfucker. I am showing them your very nice cutting board. And I'm making pasta. Nicholas doesn't want to come up because he's a very shy boy. We thinks he likes it, boys do. So he'll make pasta for you. Automatic DJ too. Alright, so we have ourselves a rolled out pasta. What we need to do is we're going to cut it down into about a ½ inch thick. Let me get my knife out here. Hey, Knock. Looking good. And you're just gonna cut it straight down into fairly thick slices. What you're gonna do now is take your pastas and you're gonna put them in a little bit of flour over here inside. So you just toss in a little bit of flour here. Just toss in a little bit of flour. You can see they're fairly thick, actually, noodles. A little thicker than I wanted, but you know what? They'll be fine. Alright guys, the next thing we gotta do is we gotta boil the pasta itself. So you're gonna take it from the bowl, you're gonna place it directly into the water. And you're going to let it boil for literally it should be a little less than that's hot. Less than a minute. Pasta is ready to go. You're gonna want to strain it now. Kind of just let it sit, and don't necessarily need to rinse it off because these don't have as much starches as the regular pastas that you get from the store. So with the pasta we just made, I'm gonna make a sort of brown butter. You can call it a sauce, but it's a brown butter. And then basically you toast the butter until it has a really nice nutty finish. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a granulated garlic. I mean, I recommend using fresh garlic, but since we're on the budget still, garlic is not very expensive, but I just make it the easiest and cheapest, and chances are you probably have granulated garlic, so just use that. You see it's nice and toasty now, and that's what you want. Which I have is some garlic salt, which works just fine. Drained out. And you add them directly in. Turn off your heat because you're going to fry your noodles, and that's not what you want. And just toss them in this brown butter. Then you can take a bowl or a plate of your choice and literally pour it directly into it. I'm going to go have Jessica and Knuckles taste it because these little fuckers are going to be in it because I told them to. So we're going to taste the pasta I just made, and I made them be part of my show here.
Against our will.
You know, what?
Against our will.
Yeah.
Against, as you can see, Nick doesn't talk a lot enough, nor does Jessica.
You can make it so you don't want me to.
Against our will. Shut up. Let's you taste it. These noodles are long. You're supposed to act like you have. You're supposed to act like they have foodgasms, like they do on like Food Network every day. Like Giada De Laurentiis has one.
Yummo.
Not just about enough of making these shows, as you can see. This is the last episode was already the last episode, just because we ruined it multiple times. But I do like the way this tastes.
But we have dessert coming.
No, that's just gone too. Thank you for watching my show, as you normally do. And I'm glad I have fans still, or at least a couple. These guys don't. For good reason. They're not very nice. At all. Especially that guy. Actually, he's pretty nice. Ladies, single.
When I eat hot Cheetos, I get crazy. I